We all know, especially if you're watching this video, that setting and achieving goals is a life skill necessary for success and personal happiness. But it's also one that even adults really struggle with, because it's not something that we grow up learning to do at school. So as you can imagine, setting goals with kids can be even more challenging. How can we teach children to set realistic goals and actually follow through and complete them? And that's what we're gonna go over in this video. I'm gonna share 5 ways that you can set goals with your children that will set them up for success and help them follow through and actually achieve their goals. Number 1, start by explaining what goals are. If you have a child, chances are you've gone through the period of why. Every time you say something, why? Why this? Why do I have to have dinner now? Why do I have to eat? Why do I have to get dressed?
Well, the Earth goes around, and when it turns a certain amount, the sun shows on the horizon.
Why?
So your child is very caught up in the why behind things. So make sure that you explain the why behind the goal. Why is it important that they do this? Or why is it important that they learn how to do this? Them knowing the why is going to be really important with them buying into the whole idea of goal setting itself. So don't forget to listen to them and really talk them through the why before you get caught up in everything else. Once you get done with the why goals are important, the next step is to work on them setting a realistic goal. Now, sometimes kids, believe it or not, choose goals that are so big or so completely irrelevant or out of their element that it would be nearly impossible to meet them. So they're not gonna be, Superman or learn how to fly or anything like that. So the first part of this is really them understanding what a realistic goal is. So work with your kid when they're setting their goals and push them in the right direction with both realistic goals, but also something that gets them outside of their comfort zone. Number 3, start small. So goals are a marathon, they are not a sprint, and you want to teach your child to do the small things, do the things small consistently that will get them to the big goal. If the goal is too big and unrealistic, it could discourage your kid from continuing to try to complete their goal. So you really have to learn how to take a big goal and break it down into something like very small that they can do every single day. And if you teach them that, they will know, okay, if I do this consistently, I will eventually get to my goal. Number 4, continue to work with them towards their goal. So whatever goal you set with them, continue to help them every day and understand that they should be tracking the right thing. So something very small from, did you do your homework today? Or, did you walk for 15 minutes today? Or did you read a book for 15 minutes? So it's something very small that you can start working with them to track that they're doing it and putting it into their mind that this is the thing that relates to the end goal that they want. Number 5, reward them. So when they finished and completed one of their goals, remind them how proud you are that they did it, that they completed their goals, and maybe reward them with something that they want, whether it's a book that they want, maybe it's their favorite drink or a snack, whatever it is, do that for them and place that reminder in their head that if they achieve their goals, they will get a reward. So when we talk about rewards, rewarding your kid for hitting their goal is great. But say for some reason the goal wasn't met, but they did the things consistently every day, it just didn't get you to the outcome that you wanted. Still reward them for actually doing the work consistently and teach them, okay, if you're doing something and this is really the goal and you're not actually hitting it, you can change and pivot and be like, oh, well, these are not the actions that lead us to this goal, so maybe we'll try something else. But in the meantime, when they're first getting started, the most important thing is that they do the small things every day. And so there are going to be times when maybe they won't hit their goal, whatever that might be. Still reward them for doing the daily consistent steps, because them learning that it's the small things every day that make the big difference is what will eventually, when they grow up, get them to their goals. It's not one thing overnight that gets you there. It's the constant working on a goal that will get you to somewhere, you just don't know where it might be yet. Goal setting with your kids is super important, and it's also not something that they get taught in traditional school. So them just learning this will set them up for success. So thanks for watching this video and investing the time into yourself so you can be better at setting goals with your kids. Let us know in the comments some creative ways that you've been able to set goals with your kids, and also tell me some of those goals.